we're talking about the Pakistan Expo 2023. Tell us a bit about that.
In collaboration with the Consulate General of Pakistan in Vancouver for Western Canada. So we are not only targeting BC, but entire the Western Seaboard of Canada itself.
When we get to this expo on August 19th and 20th, it's very exciting. The businesses that are there, are they from Pakistan or are they local as well? Tell me a bit about the vendors if you can.
Those vendors would like to come open up their shop and discuss those business and share those wares with the people who have come from Pakistan. This expo will be focusing on this B2B effort part of it. Strengths of both countries will be taken and the strengths of both countries will be shared where there is a need for them to be shared.
Hello and welcome to the program. I'm your host Sonia West. Today I have the honor and privilege of welcoming to our studio the Consul General of Pakistan, Vancouver, Mr. Janbaz Khan. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal ji. It's an honor to have you in the studio today, and we're talking about the Pakistan Expo 2023. Tell us a bit about that.
Basically, this is an effort towards a vision which was reflected by the Pakistani political leadership, in which it stated to establish and to develop trade and commercial activities between Pakistan and Canada.
Okay.
This organization, this effort is being led by Pakistan Western Canada Trade Association in collaboration with the Consulate General of Pakistan in Vancouver for Western Canada. So we are not only targeting BC, but entire the Western Seaboard of Canada itself. The main objectives of the PWCTA is to foster bilateral trade relations, promote investment between Pakistan and Western Canada. It is a registered organization, and the Consul General of Pakistan is closely collaborating with PWCTA and its brilliant team led by Ms. Bushra as the president of this organization.
Very good. So I read a quote recently. You'd said, building bridges, fueling prosperity, unleashing the trade potential between Canada and Pakistan.
Indeed.
Yes,
indeed.
That's a vision.
That's the
Tell
vision statement. You see, when I landed here in Vancouver during COVID, the mandate of the Consulate General was consular services. Trade was taking a back seat because of COVID, as we know.
Right.
But Bushra took a lead and came up, and we started working in creation of a trade association which would concentrate in building economic bridges between Canada and Pakistan.
Right.
Because both the countries have very close fraternal ties, not only politically but economically as well. So keeping that thing in view, the birth of Pakistan Western Canada Trade Association took place, and since then it is from strength to strength.
Very good. When we say you're the Consul General of Pakistan, Vancouver, there's much more involved in that. Tell us a bit about that.
Indeed it is. I have the privilege and honor to serve the Canadian in general and Canadian Pakistan in particular. They are Canadian citizens. We have been serving them throughout the epidemic. We never took a holiday. Right. Come hell or high water, we were with the Canadians throughout. We extended our services. The area of jurisdiction under the Consulate General is British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Northwest Territories, Yukon, and Nunavut.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's 2/3 of Canada.
Yeah, there you go. So tell me about the Pakistan Expo Vancouver 2023. What should we expect?
We are expecting about 30 to 45 to 50 vendors coming in.
Okay.
The aim is to bring those people here and to bring their wares here and to expose those wares to the Canadian buyers here.
Right.
So the most important key element of PWCTA and the Expo is to develop B2B bridges between the business community of both these countries. This Expo will be focusing on this B2B effort part of it, and this is a trade which is bilateral and both ways. It is not in favor of one particular country. Strengths of both countries will be taken and the strengths of both countries will be shared where there is a need for them to be shared.
Right. So how will Canada, when we talk about, benefits to both countries, what kind of resources or business do you think that Canada could benefit from Pakistan?
I will just give you a very brief point about it. For example, what Canada can offer Pakistan is logging. We need wood in Pakistan. We can get, and you've got a lot of logs here.
Yeah.
We can get agrotech services. Your agrotech services in Saskatchewan is one of the most advanced in the world.
Yes.
But at the same time, Pakistan is an agricultural based country with a huge potential of sharing the science based on development of seeds.
Okay.
So that is just one. For example, Pakistan has the potential of doing business in scrap iron, lentils, canola oil, apparel, survey equipments, not knit women's suits, knitwears, and everything relating to cotton produce. We are experts in that. We can send that to Canada.
Okay.
And this trade association, the effort is not being focused on a particular aspect which is stereotype. It is diversified to even tourism. Now, tourism has many varieties also. There is a traditional tourism,
right.
Then there is religious tourism.
Okay.
Now, Canada boasts one of the biggest Sikh communities outside India.
Okay.
And this Sikh community, almost 99% of their religious heritage and religious-based places are in Pakistan, like Gurdwara Sahib, like Nankana Sahib, like Kartarpur Sahib.
That's right.
So this comes under the religious tourism. Likewise, Pakistan has a lot to offer in infotech services. The back end of infotech services could be in Pakistan, and the user end could be in Canada, or for that matter, in Western Canada. So these things are not restricted to your traditional business. Out of that, even education is a very important business for Canada, because a lot of Pakistani students would love to come to Canada and apply in university like UBC, like Regina, like Victoria University, and pay and study here.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, the issue is there is a problem of a visa issuance in delay. What is happening is that majority of these children, while waiting for the Canadian admissions, they end up going to USA, England, or Europe,
right.
Which they should come to this culturally rich, mature, beautiful country like Canada.
Of course. So their first choice might be Canada, but because of the delay in processing.
Surprisingly, it is always Canada.
Oh.
But because of this impediment
Yep.
in the visa issuance by the visa issuance sections in Abu Dhabi, which deals with Pakistan, for some odd reason that gets delay,
Okay.
and 90% of the boys and the girls who want to come and pay for their study while studying, now you will understand that is an investment within the Canadians.
Absolutely.
Millions of dollars.
Yep.
But because of this delay, these boys and girls are ending up going to USA.
So we're missing out.
I would rather have our children come to Canada, because it's such an amazing and a beautiful country.
Absolutely, yes. So that's a good point, that they could actually be here, but the processing time is just way too long. Yeah, so this expo, when we get to this expo on August 19th and 20th, it's very exciting. The businesses that are there, are they from Pakistan or are they local as well? Tell me a bit about the vendors if you can.
It's a mix.
Okay.
The vendors, like I said, about 30 to 50 vendors are coming in from Pakistan. But at the same time, there are local vendors also, because those vendors would like to come open up their shop and discuss those business and share those wares with the people who have come from Pakistan.
Right.
The sports industry people are coming from Pakistan, and you would know that FIFA 2026 is in Vancouver.
Yes.
And you would be surprised to know that the soccer ball for FIFA is always made in Pakistan.
Okay.
And we produce about 40 million soccer balls for the world. So
That's an interesting fact. That's amazing. Okay, so we've got sports, is a good connection.
Surgical goods are, even surgical, because we produce top-end surgical goods from Pakistan Sialkot.
Right.
We also produce top-end clothing and apparels as well. So there's a mixed bag which is coming in. It's the first time The aim is to repeat it again the next year and then a year after it till it becomes in an institutionalized in a way that not only a trade expo of Pakistani business people have over here, but Western Canadian businessmen should go to Pakistan and have an expo.
Absolutely, yeah. At the expo, I know that we talked about a couple of the things that are there, but I know our viewers love to eat.
Oh, yes. That has been focused on.
There's going to be a lot of food there?
There will be enough. And the best.
Yeah.
What I would like to do, there's a gentleman here by the name of Mr. Qasim, and he produced one of the best foods, Pakistani cuisine.
Oh my goodness.
We are trying to get him on board over here. He's from the Karakoram restaurant, and hopefully, and if he's there, it'll be a very delicious surprise.
Yes, there you go. 2 days of delicious surprises.
Of course.
For sure. That's exciting. So that's good. What other vendors can we think of besides the food and maybe clothing and jewelry?
No, the clothing people are coming, the jewelry people are coming, the furniture people are coming, the sports people are coming. Even probably there's vendors coming here to represent pink salt as well. Because as you know, Pakistan is the only country where this Himalayan pink salt is produced or is naturally available.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people coming in from, and then there are local vendors here also who would like to join that, take the forum, advantage from this forum.
Right. So not only is it fashion and food, it's also health. Because the pink salt is supposed to be good for health.
Hopefully Pakistan Western Canada Trade Association, when they have the second exhibition, they would like to have a fashion show attached with the expo.
Perfect.
But it's a first flight, and I am very hopeful that this legacy will continue and it will become part of the Western Canadian culture for an expose towards Pakistan and from Canada to Pakistan.
Right, very good. I think it's nice for the community as well to have something to go to be able to connect. Because there's a lot of things we have in the community that are more like India focused, but this is Pakistan focused, which is really nice to have as well. Of course. So tell me about the registration. It is free of charge to attend the event, yes?
It is very simple. I will repeat it for you. www.pwcta is the website on which if you go, and you will be able to access all the information regarding registration on this place.
Right.
And I call it again www.pwcta.com.
Perfect. So we'll put that on the screen as well, just to make sure that people do know for sure.
So every information, the vendor packages, the buyer packages, the sponsor packages, everything is there for the reading and understanding. Perfect. It's very convenient, very easy.
Very good. So the vendors, when we talk about the vendors, is it full? Are you at capacity, or is there still room for other vendors to join on the 19th and 20th of August?
There is a very famous saying in Punjabi, but I'll try to translate it in English.
We'll say it in Punjabi.
I'll say it in Punjabi after I convert it to English.
Okay, perfect.
If there is a place in your heart, there is always a way forward. There
you go. So that means there is space.
We have a place in our heart. Please come up, join us,
Okay.
become a part of an effort which has a legacy of its own and will continue long after we have gone.
Very good. So we can have them just the information that we've got. That's
everything
how they sign
is there. Registration, everything, pay packages for people who are outside the Vancouver city or who are inside the Vancouver city. The Pakistan Western Canada Trade Association and their team has done a wonderful job on this.
Right. And I mean, the location is very accessible too. It's in North Vancouver, I understand.
Exactly.
So that's going to be easy for everyone.
Exactly.
What kinds of comments have you heard from the community as you're telling people more and more about this
Right
expo?
now, what we are getting is, now, this is purely a business effort.
Okay.
So, lot of interest is being generated or is being resonated or is being vibrated around within the business community. PWCTA is being approached not only from people here, but from Pakistan as well.
Okay.
These guys are also engaging the various trade and commerce-related houses within the various towns of Greater Vancouver area.
Right.
So they are being resonated. The community is obviously being excited about it. They would like to see how things develop. It's like I said, it's a first flight.
Right.
And from strength to strength is the future, God willing.
Exactly, yes, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So is there any other messages you want to give to our viewers or potential vendors for maybe next year and following years?
It's easier to destroy things. It takes time to build new things. And the most fulfilling thing which comes out of is when you become part of a legacy. So this, what is happening here, is a legacy not only for the Pakistan Western Canada Trade Association, but it's a legacy for all who are engaged with it, all who will be part of it now and in future.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else you want to share before we go?
Thank you so
That's
very
it,
much.
you've got it?
You are very kind.
Perfect.
And you have been very kind, and I'm most grateful for this opportunity that you have given us to come to your studios and have this discussion done with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this expo seems to be just the beginning of many new opportunities for Pakistan and Canada. Thank you to Janbaz Khan Ji for speaking with us today. Once again, the Pakistan Expo 2023 is taking place August 19th and 20th in North Vancouver from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. both days. For more information, you can contact the number at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time.